Noise music is a music genre that is characterized by the excessive or expressive use of noise within a musical context. And while noise music is produced all over the world and has been for a number of years, Japan has created a distinct and world-renowned noise music culture known as Japan noise. The Japan noise genre encompasses many different subgenres such as noise punk, noise rock, and more. As you can guess, the underlying theme that threads it all together is that it's all very, very noisy. Japan noise is credited for many major developments within the noise music genre as a whole since its creation in the late 1970s. After the Sex Pistols disbanded in 1978, punk music finally made its way to Japan. It is important to note that several of the founders of the Japan noise scene started off in punk bands. The confrontational and abrasive energy of punk is easily identifiable in the DNA of noise music. Japan's first noise band is considered to be Hijo Kaidan. In the fall of 1979, Hijo Kaidan were set to perform their first concert in Kyoto. The lineup consisted of a stripped-down dual guitar combo that was completely void of melody, harmony, and rhythm. Was it freeform jazz? Was it hard rock? Was it even punk? What they brought to the stage can only be called pure noise. Naoki Zushi of Hijo Kaidan once stated that to play noise music, you have to have a tough ear as well as a tough spirit. Jojo Hiroshige of Hijo Kaidan would later call the ability to play noise music as human power. Human power describes the ability to embody the spirit of enormous and abstract sound found in noise music, a sound that can never be contained or translated into sheet music. After writing about Hijo Kaidan in local zines, Masami Akita started a noise project in his bedroom under the name Merzbow. The name Merzbow was chosen to reflect Akita's taste in Dadaism and junk art aesthetics. Akita began releasing noise recordings on cassette through his own record label. Akita founded the label Lowest Music and Arts in order to trade cassette tapes with other underground artists. Merzbow is now considered to be the face of Japan noise and the most prolific artist of the genre, at least releasing over 400 recordings since the 1980s. By the end of the 80s, many more noise acts were springing up across Japan. Like Merzbow, many worked with homemade instruments and copied their music onto cassettes. By 1989, Japan's economic bubble burst and the economy came to a stall. However, Japan's music industry saw its highest sales in the 1990s. As mainstream music became more intertwined with indie and underground, Japan noise started to infiltrate underground scenes worldwide. While the Japan noise scene flourished throughout the 1980s and 1990s, today Japan has maintained its status as a noise music mecca.